Yo, y'all know who y'all rocking with, and it's time to lock out with your boy. Talk to me nicer. You ain't gonna get to talk to me twice. What's going on, my peoples? What it's looking like, y'all? Huh? It's looking like an early night. It's looking like a one of those Saturdays where we get some Casamigos. We turn on the camera and we just go off. You heard? But nah, how my people's doing, man? How everybody doing? I hope everybody's safe. I hope everybody doing something conducive to their life. I hope everybody doing something conducive to them growing. You understand? Let me tell y'all something, right? Don't worry about what nobody's doing but yourself. You understand? Yes, this is a race that we can run together, but at the end of the day, you got you. You understand that? And never lose sight of you. I promise you, never lose sight of you. God, if you don't believe me, God gonna show y'all. Okay. Let me start this off by saying free MVK, man. I ain't gonna lie. To prep for this video, I put on some MVK and I was like, damn, the boy need to be free, man. It seems like the forefathers of that New York drill, which would be like MVK, Nas Blicky, Tutu Blicky, Chef. I say Chef and them, they caught their bag, but like Nas Blicky, MVK, they ain't really get the bag they were supposed to get. I ain't gonna lie. But this is not a music video. This is a jail video. And I'm here to give it all. You heard me, here to tell it all. Fuck. Alright? Y'all know the vibes. Okay. Alright, so I had a few questions to answer, but this ain't no Q&A. We gonna get right to it. Okay. So, this story right here is a story about my first time going on a mission. And for those of y'all who understand that we don't need to talk, you heard? What's understood don't need to be explained. Well, I was about like I was like 15, and we was at war. Those of y'all who don't know, I'm from Marcus Garvey Projects, the one by 73rd, not the village, not the one on the other side by right across the street from LH and all that. Nah, I'm from Marcus Garvey Projects. You heard? Them two big buildings on Pickett and Herzl. You heard? The homies the homies a little mad at me, but go ask about me, they'll tell you I give it up. Ain't nothing to really talk about, you heard? But how are we gonna do this? Yeah, it was our first war, and it was our first war, and we wasn't getting hit up like that, but how can I put it? We wasn't. I'm not even gonna lie. It was like a even split. Who was the first one to drop in that war? All right, so we was going at war with pink houses. If any of y'all from Brownsville, y'all know, not pink houses, I'm bugging the fuck out. White walls. That's up the hill. We was beefing with them niggas from St. John's and what's that? St. John's and Ralph and all that. You know, the Bloods that was up there, up that hill. We ain't even gonna talk about it. We ain't gonna downplay nobody, but we was beefing with them, and it started all over the females, man. The females from our hood go up there, chill with them niggas. The females from their hood will come chill with us. And, we was Crip, they was Blood. It was just that split right there. That was like the closest liquor store we had. What's that? St. John's. And, at nighttime, all the stores closed. That store on St. John's and Ralph, I believe, it stayed open 24/7. So a lot of niggas was trooping up there. Alright, this is around the time house parties was jinking off, and we used to go up there to White Walls and party LT. It all started at LT party. If those of y'all that's from my side, y'all know who LT is. LT, you tuned in, you already know what's up. Pretty boy dude from over there. He had family in my projects. He had Carmen and them from my projects was his family, Bianca and them. But he lived up there. So LT was like the go-between for a lot of that war. He actually had the power to stop it, but I don't know. I guess fuck. I don't think he had the power to stop it. I think a lot of people would have overrode him. And so my block was going up there to party, enjoy the parties. Every time we leave the parties, them niggas would be following us. We had to get it on, let off a shot, whatever. That's what it was until that's what it wasn't. You understand what I'm saying? It was I'm trying to think about the first person who got hit during that. Oh, it was Stephon, right? It was Stephon. So my dude, we all outside in front of the building. This is Brownsville. This is summertime. Everybody outside is lit. The females is out there. The bottles is out there. It's about 12 o'clock at night. Everybody's still outside. It's one of them nights, right? So we chilling in front of the building. We hear the shots. We hear pow, 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 pow. But it's in the distance, so it's like, yo, you heard that? Nah, that wasn't, all right, fuck it. Literally 10 minutes later, my dude, not even 10 minutes, 5 minutes later, my bro Stephon and my son Chisels, he come walking into the projects, wow, historical. He walking funny, he crying, he yelling, He's not crying like I'm tearing, like I'm crying, oh, boom, niggas, I don't know. One of those mad cries, he yelling, you can't really hear him, you can't understand him. He limping too. So by the time he get to the front where we at, we like, yo, what happened, bro? He like, yo, the nigga shot me. He's like, nigga shot you? What the fuck you mean? He said, yo, nigga shot me, then he just fell out. I'm like, oh man, nigga done shot this nigga Chisels, right? So we pick him up to see where they shot him at. We like, yo, where they shot you at? He like, yo, my dick. I'm like, nah, this nigga got hit in his beef. Like, what's going on, bro? So whatever happened, we call the ambulance. They come get him. He in the hospital there. Then we like, yo, what happened? He like, yo, I was at the Chinese restaurant talking to Stacy and them niggas from up the hill, they was following me. Niggas like, word? He's like, yeah, the niggas followed me all the way till we got to the corner of the block. I'm like, word, what happened? He's like, the niggas like, yo. And I'm like, what happened? He's like, I turned around. And I'm like, yo, what up? He said, when I said, what up, the nigga just started shooting. I'm like, oh, it's lit. Now, understand, we only 15, 16 at this time. And yeah, even though shit is going around, even though we good with knuckling up, even though we went through our first like fist fight war with other side of Brownsville, this nigga done shot a nigga. You understand? So I'm like, oh, it's lit. What's good? So I remember, right? I had an AK in the crib. I had a K in the crib that only shot once at a time. Like, how can I put it? And only let off one round at a time type shit. Don't ask me a question how I got like that, but one of the homies was gonna throw it out. I wound up scooping the shit. Whatever. That's what it was. The shit only let off one round. All I needed was one round with a K. You understand? So I had that in the crib and like a 380 or some shit. So I'm gonna go. Like I'm already gonna go. This is we was collecting guns before we really had to use them. We was stealing them shits from people. So I'll tell you that story later too about the first gun I had, my first gun. Remind me, please put that in the comments that I gotta tell a story about my first gun. Alright, so the big homie who had the set at the time was Crime and Just. So they like, just like, yo, y'all ain't got no hammers? I'm like, yeah, I got one. He's like, niggas ain't got no more. I'm like, yo, nah. He's like, all right, I'm gonna get y'all niggas some hammers. I'm like, all right, cool, copy, say no more. So the nigga he wound up, whatever. The hood wound up getting situated. And what happened? So it was two situations. Boom. So they came back, right? They hit Stephon first. They hit Stephon first, right? And then the next day, they came right back. We always chilling outside. Now it's war. We know it's war. And we learning for the first time what war is. It wasn't nobody outside. This was summertime. And you really see how scared people was because they wasn't coming outside. You understand? Like, niggas wasn't coming. Oh, you know, the people would usually be in front of the buildings. They wasn't coming outside. They were scared. And it literally nobody was playing outside. All of us, we still was kids and still played, but we was playing in the building. You feel me? And this war is war with us. It ain't the older niggas or none of that. This is between us and them. You understand? So we still like to have fun and play. So we playing in the building. Now, and we still on little kid time. It ain't too serious because this nigga got shot in his balls. Right? So now now this is when it turns serious, right? So whatever happened, they came through again. Boom, we outside, we chilling in front of the building. No, we chilling in the lobby of the building. Them niggas come through blowing. Bah, 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 bah. We running in the lobby, running up the exit in the lobby. Like, them niggas is on us, they coming. Niggas is running all type of shit, right? Oh, so I'm like, damn. I'm like, yo, they not playing. I'm upstairs like, yo, this shit is lit. I tell my brother, because at this time, me and my brother, we still was tight. I'm like, yo, them niggas is hitting us up back. We got to do something. My brother like, man, Karan, I don't want to hear that shit. See, even though me and my little brother was close, but I always was the one that kind of been in the streets. He was the one more into hustling and all that other shit. You feel me? Now, I don't even say like hustling. We both hustled at the same time. I actually hustled before him. He was just into doing whatever he was into, to be honest with you. I was the one that wanted to be down, that wanted everybody to like me and shit like that. My brother more or less was laid back one type shit. So I'm like, yo, we gotta do something. So the nigga, so they was gonna come back again. But one of our dudes was outside. He caught them before they could come in. The nigga started blowing at them. He saw from on the roof, because this is what we started doing. We started chilling on the roof. My projects, it got two big buildings that go to the 14th floor. And then it got two little buildings connected to the two big buildings through the 4th floor. So it's a big building. It's a big building that go to the 14th floor. Then the next roof. Then it's connected to a little building that go to the 5th floor. Go to the 4th floor through the roof. You understand? So it's connected to the big building too. So we started chilling on the roofs and waiting for them niggas to come through. So my dude, whoever was on point at that time, he spotted them niggas hop out the car. He like, yo, them niggas hopped out the car and they passing a gun back and forth. Like they ain't know who the shooter was gonna be. So my son just started throwing at them. Boom, 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 boom. And he hit him like boom. Oh, we hit, I ain't gonna say we, my son caught it. But we niggas wound up catching a main shooter at that time. This was the nigga we called the nigga Grimy Face, right? Because he was a dark-skinned, ugly nigga used to come through blowing at us. You heard? That's all we knew about the nigga was his name was Grimy Face. That's what we called the nigga. And the nigga used to have a Stop Snitching shirt on. The black shirt with the red Stop Snitching. One of them blood shits. You understand how the blood niggas used to dress back in the days with them Stop Snitching shirts? So, niggas wound up hitting him in the chest, right? So they kind of fell off. Now they weak. So now we like, yo, we got them. They ain't been back in a few days. So now I'm feeding. I'm like, yo, what up? Let's get to it. I'm ready to go. They like, the homie at the time, he like, yo, you ready to go? I'm like, hell yeah, what up? Oh, so me, my son, I ain't gonna say who the driver was, but one of the older heads from the project, me and my son. Well, I ain't even gonna say his name because I ain't on good terms with them niggas, but me and my mans be like, yo, fuck it, we gonna do it. So them niggas drive us up there. They drive us up there. They don't know what car we in, but as we going through their block, we see them right on this side, right in front of a building. So they right here in front of the building. All of them just see now. It's a war going on both sides. Since we hit they main shooter, them niggas been scared and all that, right? So now when we roll through they block, them niggas is all standing in front of one building, waiting to run inside type shit. Cause I ain't gonna front, we both was banging back to back to back to back. Boom. So now it's my turn to perform, right? So me and my son drives up there, and there's two of us, me and my man. Oh, so we go through the block. We spin through first. Me and my son be ducking, so they only see one nigga in the car. They ain't paying it no mind. Boom, my son like, yeah, they right there on the right side, boom, wall in front of the building. I'ma spin back around. I'ma let y'all gonna do what y'all doing this way. I'm like, all right, cool, copy. Oh. So we go up there. Oh, he spin back. My heart like this. I'm like my stupid ass trying to be down. Now I gotta put in the work. You heard? Now it's no time to be no punk. I can't get out the car. None of that. Boom. Nigga spin back. We get there. We hop out. I got the tech. They give me the tech. I never shot a gun before. You understand? Before this day, I never shot a gun, right? I mean, before this situation, I never shot a gun. I held them mad time, but I never shot a gun, right? Boom. He give me the tech. I hop out the car. I'm running towards them. I hit the clip release button. It slide down. I'm like this. The shit on the floor, but my son here, he performing. Them niggas running the building. By the time I pick the clip up, action done. It's time to run, get back in the car, all type of shit. When I mean niggas talked about me like a dog. Yo, these niggas had jokes for days. Man, listen, I ain't bounced back from that until like the end of the summer. You heard? Let me tell y'all something about text. A lot in the 90s they made text sound cool with the Jay-Z tech on the dresser type. Listen, them shits was trash. They went hot points is today back in the days, you understand? But nah, that's my story about the first time I went to go really put in some work when it was game time, you heard? And we out of here.